In a world constantly bombarded by noise, distractions, and crises, people often ask, how do I stay calm when everything around me is collapsing? The answer lies not in the modern world, but in the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, the ancient philosophers who mastered the art of serenity in the face of chaos. Imagine living in ancient Rome, surrounded by political instability, war, disease, and personal tragedy. That was the reality for many Stoic thinkers, yet they cultivated an unshakable calm. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a key Stoic figure, wrote nightly reflections reminding himself that external events do not disturb us. It is our judgment of them that does. He faced betrayal, plague, and constant pressure, yet his inner peace remained intact. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The core Stoic principle is that we must distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. This idea sounds simple, but it is transformative. Epictetus, another renowned Stoic, taught that we are only responsible for our thoughts, actions, and reactions. Everything else is beyond our grasp. That includes people's opinions, the weather, government decisions, and even outcomes of our efforts. If we spend our lives trying to bend the world to our will, frustration will follow. But if we focus solely on mastering our responses, peace becomes possible. This ancient insight is incredibly relevant today. We live in chaotic times: economic uncertainty, political division, climate change, information overload. And while we cannot stop these forces, we can choose how we respond. The Stoics would remind us, do not waste energy trying to control the uncontrollable. Instead, anchor yourself in your values, your reason, and your sense of duty. Take, for example, the practice of negative visualization. The Stoics regularly imagined losing their health, loved ones, or possessions, not to depress themselves, but to prepare for life's unpredictability. By mentally rehearsing worst-case scenarios, they built psychological resilience. When misfortune arrived, they were ready. In our time, when fear and anxiety dominate headlines, this practice trains the mind to stay grounded. Another powerful Stoic tool is voluntary discomfort. Seneca, the Stoic writer and advisor to Nero, advised practicing poverty or fasting periodically, not because he lacked wealth, but because he wanted to ensure he would not fear losing it. He wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, saying to yourself, 'Is this the condition I feared?' When you deliberately embrace discomfort, you dissolve its power over you." Today, this might mean going without digital devices for a day, or walking instead of driving, or working with less, simply to realize that we are stronger than our habits. The Stoics also emphasized the role of duty, doing the right thing even when it's hard. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, at dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I am rising to do the work of a human being." In moments of stress, we might feel like escaping or blaming others, but the Stoic answer is always return to your role. Do your part. Don't ask what the world owes you. Ask what virtue demands of you. Perhaps the most striking part of Stoicism is its emotional maturity. The Stoics did not aim to eliminate emotion, but to tame it. Anger, fear, envy. These arise when we confuse what we can and cannot control. The Stoic cultivates equanimity, a deep, enduring calm, not because life is easy, but because the mind is trained. In a society where many chase quick solutions, through consumption, distraction, or denial, Stoicism offers a harder but truer path. It says, don't seek to escape chaos. Learn to stand still within it. Like the eye of a storm, you can find peace not by avoiding turbulence, but by becoming centered in your own reason and values. The modern mind wants hacks, shortcuts, and instant relief. But the Stoic mind plays the long game. It seeks mastery over the self. It knows that while we cannot control the world, we can shape our character. And that is the foundation for surviving chaos. So the next time you are caught in a whirlwind of fear, stress, or frustration, remember the Stoic secret: return to your mind. Test your judgments. Control your response. Anchor yourself in virtue. And from that quiet inner place, you will survive the chaos. Not by fighting it, but by transcending it.